Welcome back to my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. It's your girl, Chris Marie, and we're back with another astrological report for February 20th, 2023. Now, this is a super new moon, and this is going to be super freaky fresh, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. So thank you so much for joining. If you are new here, make sure you give this a thumbs up and a like, and let's continue with the full moon report. All right, let's take a look. So the moon is in Pisces, and when it's in Pisces, it's all about spirituality. It's all about paying attention to the creativity of the mind, and of course, all about trusting your intuition. But here we go. The new moon is kicking off in the 8th house in Scorpio. So there is a time of resources and other people's energy. So let's talk about that third party energy that's coming up. There are three aspects coming for the moon. We're going to talk about these right now. As you can see here, the first thing that we have happening is the square to Mars. Now, Mars is in Gemini. It is uncomfortable in Gemini, and it gets really irritated. So what we're going to have now is a lot of irritated feelings coming up to the surface. Now, understand that there are going to be feelings out of the source. Okay. So you're going to see this a lot from mutable signs, especially Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo. The best thing you can do is try not to overreact, right? But that's easier said than done. But you know that you're quite not yourself, but you would benefit from something positive to exercise this feeling. As we can see here, a sextile to Lilith and Leo. And that just means whatever you feel that makes you feel good. If it's a brisk walk, is it going to the gym? Is it watching something on TV? Or maybe it's doing a candle spell. There is going to be benefit from action rather than reaction to that. Okay. Now we do have a trine. Take a look, these beautiful blue here to the North Node of Fate. Now, the destiny of the North Node of Fate is extremely significant, and we're going to be talking a lot about this coming up in the upcoming weeks. Now, the nodes of fate are going to be a sign for you to watch and follow. You have a moment to consider your path. Now, I am casting candle spells and energies, especially for this night feeling. There are so many mutable signs as well as fixed sign energy that are having a moment to reconsider the path and make positive adjustments to that life overall goal. Now, here's the thing. The sun has now transitioned into Pisces, and this is going to allow a new chapter to begin. This is for all signs. So imagine all possibilities, daydream, be creative, and understand that the self-learning right now is all in order and transformation is extremely, extremely clear. So let's take a look at a little bit more of this Pisces energy that is kicking off for the new moon. Now we have a conjunction to Saturn. So let's take a look at Saturn, and Saturn is going to play a huge toll on the moon coming up for tonight and the energy for the entire week. Now, Saturn is in Aquarius. It's at the 28th degree of Pisces, which indicates endings and beginnings. So let's talk about these endings that are happening. Now, the things that are good are going to get better. Okay. The things that are not so good either need some kind of principles of effort, some kind of sense of strong base to continue, or you need to understand that maybe it has reached its longevity. Okay, so that's a hard, tough thing to kind of go about. So I hear Aquarius, Scorpios, even Capricorns are dealing with what if? Maybe if I just walk away, what's the harm into that, right? Now, with that energy, it is going to be hugely significant on how you do behaviors and how you change and react to things, okay? Because new things and somebody new might enter your life after you, recently just said goodbye to that energy. So let's take a look at Venus. Now, Venus is just transformed into Aries, and this is extremely delightful when it comes to single couples, when it comes, single people, single and dating. because you're going to get to know more of your partner. You're going to understand a deeper level of your partner, and you're going to know more or less if this is the relationship for you. So I'm going to see, Virgos, Sagittarius, as well as Pisces, taking that influence and understanding that love and maybe enjoying some other company that might be kicking off. Now, let's talk about new moon, new manifestations, as well as new career. Jupiter's in 10 degrees. That is Capricorn energy and with Aries. So that is a lot of cardinal signs. So this is a huge expansion of energy. As you can see, it is a huge influence. So in so many ways, you might be searching, right? You might be searching for the meaning of life. You might be going further, and you might be developing a little attitude of belief, right? A positive, uplifting thing. So I see whatever you're working on, cardinal signs, it is going to be a huge added benefit of that going forward. You're going to see so much of a influence of Jupiter, and that being said. So with the new moon and what we have, we're going to have so much exciting, positive things. Now let's talk about dreams. Neptune is in Pisces, and Neptune is in the ninth house, if you follow right there. And there is going to take some manifestating, some, partnership when it comes to that energy, evolving the both of it together. So we'll see where Neptune starts to develop and starts to find that purpose and that meaning that's kind of coming here forward. Now, the things that you need to know, some challenges that might be coming up here for the new moon going forward, if you are in a relationship, or you're in a part where you're making major decisions. So maybe you're in a career adjustment, a career change. Maybe you're not too sure if you want to stay in your marriage or in your relationship, or maybe parenthood is extremely tough and you're fighting with your spouse. We're going to see some ambitions and energy and personal interest. But when you think about it, it might just worsen the situation if you keep thinking about I. There's a lot of ability in the areas of life that you absolutely can solve. But if you want to continue working with your partner and working together, you're going to have to try to communicate that energy together. So understand that big square is basically opposite of decisions and opposite of, how you see things. Not everybody says and see things, how things are supposed to be. So kind of keep your mind open for what might coming up. Now, we do have some positive flow also coming through for this new moon for teaching us a new event, a new positive event. And it's also a favorable time for health and happiness and success. So with this super new moon, you definitely want to manifest, you want to connect. And if you're able to, for sure, get some socializing in and attract things to yourself and with your interpersonal relationships. We're going to see so much of that energy being marked and put out into the world. All right, my friends. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'm Moon Girl Tarot. I'm a psychic medium witch. As you can see right there, there's my little spell casting table. I'm going to get started here very soon. I'm casting spells for tonight, Pisces new moon, and there's going to be a huge connection to spirit, to our ancestors, and what messages they have for us, and who they want from us, right? So there's going to be a lot of connection to that. So definitely open up your mind, your spirit, and your heart, and try to catch me live a little bit later for a live tarot card reading. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining. And if you just joined me now, you can always rewatch this video. It's very replayable, and enjoy your Pisces new moon. So also, make new moon water. Say that 5 times fast, right? Pisces new moon water is great for, spiritual release, in a sense of attracting what is meant to be. Now, understand this is wild kind of moon water, okay? This is the intention of no intention of seeing what happens. So If you like going with the flow and you like a little excitement, then definitely make yourself some Pisces moon water, or especially if you want to connect to people who have passed. That's something that's my favorite. All right, guys. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you for joining. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. That definitely helps me out. Yeah, y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.